Like you, I often get asked, "How you doing?" And depending on my mood, I'm likely to say, "Well, I think I'm okay. Why? Have you heard something?" Hi, I'm Ron Price. My more typical response to that, well, could be one of two. I could say, "You know what? Some days are even better than others. I like that one." Or most often, I'll quote Charles Dickens in his famous line from A Tale of Two Cities: "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." And folks, doesn't that sum up all of life for each and every one of us? Right now, I'm willing to wager that there are some parts of your life that are going well. You wouldn't change a thing. Other parts could probably stand some improvement. So I want to share with you something that I came across some years ago. Don't ask me how many. It's the nice thing about growing older. It all blends together. But this was written by Cheney Gorkin. At the time, I believe she was a 17-year-old high school student in Brooklyn, New York. And this was a class assignment that she had to write. Now, I'm going to warn you, I'm going to bring you down, but stay with me, please. Please, I promise I won't. I won't leave you there. You ready? All right, let me get this in place where I can see it. Here we go. Today was the absolute worst day ever. And don't try to convince me that there's something good in every day, because when you take a closer look, this world is a pretty evil place. Even if some goodness does shine through once in a while, satisfaction and happiness don't last. And it's not true that it's all in the mind and heart, because true happiness can be obtained only if one's surroundings are good. It's not true that good exists. I'm sure you can agree that the reality creates my attitude. It's all beyond my control, and you'll never in a million years hear me say that today was a good day. Well, I want to thank you for tuning in today. And no, I'm not going to leave you there. I promised I wouldn't. I'm not going to. Folks, you got to hear this. You got to hear this. I'm going to read those exact words, not going to change a word. I'm just going to change the order. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way to the top. Are you ready? Here we go. See if this sounds a little different. Today was a good day, and you'll never in a million years hear me say that it's all beyond my control. My attitude creates the reality. I'm sure you can agree that it's not true that good exists only if one's surroundings are good. True happiness can be obtained because it's all in the mind and heart. And it's not true that satisfaction and happiness don't last. Some goodness does shine through once in a while, even if this world is a pretty evil place. Because when you take a closer look, there's something good in every day. And don't try to convince me that today was the absolute worst day ever. By the way, it's called Worst Day Ever. If you want to Google that and share it with friends, I wholeheartedly endorse you doing that. But isn't that profound? And by the way, try that sometime. See how well you do at writing something one way that's all doom and gloom and despair. And then you write it the other way and go, you know what? Yeah, it's bad, but it's good. I can do this. And folks, we need that today. We need that attitude that yes, even though things are not the way we'd have them be, even though we have struggles and tensions and friction and conflict and what have you, there's still a lot of good about life, especially for us in America. Folks, we still live in the greatest land there is. We still have more freedoms. Well, we still have more freedoms than most any other place in the world. We have a lot to be thankful for. And I'm going to challenge you this day to watch your attitude. Yes, be realistic. Times are hard. People are struggling. But also be realistic that, you know what? On your worst day, ask yourself this question: how many billions of people on the planet would trade places with you right now? If you're honest, the answer is billions and billions. And folks, don't despair, please, because hope is always just around the corner. It's the nice thing about 24-hour days. Tomorrow is always a new day. And I just wanted to encourage you with these words today. I hope I've succeeded. And again, please share it with friends who are struggling, who are going through difficult times. Help them know that better days are ahead and soon. Thanks. We'll see you next time.